I'm going to start with my favorite news story this week. Here's this from CBS.
A fight over legroom forced a United Airlines flight to make an unscheduled landing. It happened Sunday on a trip from Newark, New Jersey to Denver. A passenger refused to remove a so-called knee defender device. It was stopping the passenger in front of him from reclining her seat. Their argument became so heated, United diverted the plane to Chicago. The flight then continued to Denver without the two. The knee defender was created to combat shrinking legroom on the airlines. It attaches to your tray table. The FAA leaves it up to the carriers to decide if customers can use them.
So,
Yep.
$2 pieces of plastic made a plane get diverted.
Yep.
Made about 200 people an hour and a half late.
It's ridiculous.
In their defense, it is not $2, it's $20.
Oh,
and
shit.
I have always wanted this item.
I want it so bad.
It's so
Oh, yeah,
good.
you're humongous.
I'm a huge man. Like, I always, whenever I get on a plane, like, the thought that runs through my head is I'm too tall for life. Like, it's just, life wasn't built with me in mind. Like,
Right.
I get in a stupid plane, and the person in front of me just inevitably, like, they never, like, ease back into it. They just, it's like a sudden, like, like just thrusting back. And, like, and it's painful, and I don't have any room as it is. It's a nightmare, and I want this thing real bad.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there's got to be like a GoFundMe page we could create to get you $20 for it.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh,
This is great. This is why this is a great show, because
It
I'm
is.
learning.
Here's the thing with it. See, I always wanted it, but I was too scared to get it because you're basically screwing over the person in front of you.
Yeah.
You're basically telling them you shouldn't be able to lean back,
Right.
but I should. Because what you do is you slip it into the thing of the tray table on the two sides. It's like this. It's the size of this big for all you podcast listeners who can see me. It's,
Right.
it's tiny.
Right.
It's the size of like your thumbnail.
Okay.
And it fits in there. And so my thought was as soon as I did it, the lady would try and figure out why she couldn't go back, and I'd have to figure out some massive excuse like, oh no,
Well,
I'm just a
actually-
total asshole.
Right.
Well, you get a little card with the knee defender that you're supposed to hand to the person in front of you that's like this passive-aggressive explanation of
Yeah.
what's going on. But the knee defender defends this product by saying, oh, well, it's not to actually keep them from putting it back forever. It's to like keep it from jerking back so that, you know, it's supposed to start a conversation about it.
Oh my
right?
god.
It's supposed to start a dialogue.
Right.
Like, let's talk this out. Like, well, that's what I was thinking as Jeff was talking about. I was like, wait a minute. I'm just realizing how passive aggressive this whole thing is. Because
Yeah.
I was more picturing it as like something to guard my knees. Maybe I should just start wearing knee pads. Like, okay. But that is super passive aggressive.
Right.
To just and I like the idea of just handing them a card. Just say something. Like, you should just talk to them. Like, because that's what I have to do. Like, I've had where people just go nuts on the lean back, and sometimes first I'll start. I will be a little passive aggressive. I'll just throw a couple elbows.
Yeah.
I start with the elbows. Like, that's and then, but what I should do is be an adult and be like, you know, and I've gotten here before, where I've gotten my self-esteem up and be like, excuse me, I'm sorry, like I'm a huge man, and you know, please, like, can you just move it up a little bit? But like, I love the idea of just the little card, because that's almost worse to me. It's like, it's weird. You're just handing them something to read. Here's some literature about your chair and our new arrangement that we have.
Oh my god.
It's like what they do, like what the deaf people do at the mall.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that where like they come up and just put a pencil on there and like a little message?
Yeah.
And it says like, I'm deaf, please buy this.
Right. Yeah, you should start doing that because you're tall.
I will.
People will start seeing tall people. How fuck are they going to try to hand me a
Oh,
card?
that's brilliant.
Yeah. I'm doing it, man.
In a plane, you walk in, you've got a card and knee pads on, and you're not talking to anyone. You're just like this terribly screwed up person.
But, all right, so people should just, there should be either we shouldn't be able to move our chairs at all. This is my view. All right, my humble opinion, you guys.
Right.
You tell me what you think. Nobody should be able to move their chair at all, or we should all agree There should be an announcement like, all right, everybody, here we go. And we all do it at the same time.
Ooh, yeah.
And that doesn't even...
Oh, that's a solution I haven't heard yet.
Right?
See, I like that one but I also don't like it because my favorite is first of all, I fly all the time. Because with the college stuff, it's like it's every day. So I'll fly when I'm on a little thing, I'm flying every day in several planes. And my favorite thing to do, I get so excited about it, is first of all, I lean my chair back. We've talked about a lot of these things, by the way, where I do things that piss him off.
Oh, yeah.
And because I am like, I'm going to do this thing. And he's like, you shouldn't be able to do that thing. But I like to, because I know the stewardess is gone, when you're actually taking off, I know you're not allowed to, but I put my fucking chair back. And I start the chair back domino. Because you go back, then the next person has to go back, then the next person, then the next person.
Yeah.
And I watch the domino go back to the end of the plane, back to the point to where it gets all the way to the back, and the stewardess can see him now, and that guy has to put up his chair. because he couldn't see me because I was towards the front. And that's my favorite, the domino.
But what about the fact that, what is the leaning back in the chair? I know you didn't think we were going to talk about this for 15 minutes.
It's hilarious. We're probably going to get to, Iraq, and it's going to be, you guys are just going to go quiet.
Right, yeah. Oh, man. No, okay. But what is the leaning back really doing for people? Because you can't...
Man, if you're on a red eye, though...
Yeah, but it's, for me at least, and I have a problem sleeping and moving things anyways, again, because I'm too tall for life. Yeah. But it doesn't get me into a sleeping position. You know what I mean? Do you feel all right, now I can sleep. I'm 3 inches tilted. It does help
for
you guys?
us, probably. We're tiny people. You know, it would be weird. It would be weird for me to right now see a normal person because right now I live in this world of just me and Becky and you. Right. There's no in between. We'll get things from underneath the couch, and you can get things from the cabinet, and we live in harmony.
Yep.
I'm 5'3".
I'm 5'3.5".
Ooh, that's in your face, Jeff.
I'm out. This was fun, guys, but I'm done with this.
I like to
podcast.
describe my age and height like a 5-year-old.
Yep.
I'm 5'3.5", and you can't come to my birthday party.
I'm 28.5 now, but my party will be when I'm 29.
Right. That's awesome.
Man.
But yeah, it's not 3 inches. Well, it's 2 inches down here, and then way up here at the top of the seat, it's a 5-inch difference.
Geometry.
Yeah.
I got you.
I've never known that. I've never realized that. And it sure as hell doesn't seem like 5 inches.
Yeah. No, it doesn't seem like it to me either. I don't like it. I don't like this whole thing, man.
Here's my third solution, okay? Here's my final solution.
Don't call it that.
A bidding war. Bidding war between you and the person in front of you, and you have to outbid the person. Depending on how much you want it.
Okay.
You get to lean back and I want to lean back. I've got $1 and I go, screw you. I got $5 on it. I got $20.
Ooh.
You know.
That's a good moneymaker for the airlines.
I know.
It sounds like water gets thrown at the end of that too.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
But what this guy Josh Barrow proposed in an article is that everyone who is able to lean back their seats, you paid for that right. That was part of your ticket.
Right. True. True.
So if you're bothered by that because you're tall, you should offer to pay the person in front of you, and maybe that should be
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
$20 for you to not do that.
That's good. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I like it. And when we break it down into fairness and economical terms, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I like that solution.
I would like that too, because I'd be a dick. I'd be like, how much you willing to pay, man?
Right.
$20?
Why? Sorry, go on.
See, I'm always afraid of people not liking me, just pathologically. So I'd just be like, no, you don't have to pay me. It's fine. I just won't do it.
That's in reality, that's me too, and that Beau knows that.
No, I would do that. I wouldn't accept money. I would just lean my chair up.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.